thanks for joining us today on Envision. We are in the middle of summer, toward the end of July. Time to start thinking about back to school, which is, it seems like a short summer.
It's been a little bit of a short summer, but I'm sure everybody's rested, relaxed, and ready to go.
Are you?
Very closely.
Okay, very good. Well, there are several things that we ask of our parents throughout the summer to make sure that we get students ready and that we know they have the information they need when they come back to school. It's time to do online registration. Going in and making additions and changes to phone numbers and such. Why is that information so important to do annually?
Yeah. Number one, so that the contact information can be as up to date as it can be, and it's only important when it's needed. Mm-hmm. And when it's needed, it's generally needed in a hurry. So I think just to really open up that line of communication between school and home really is the big key there.
There's some, as you said, phone numbers, so important when we need them in a critical time. It's also important to have all of your child's immunizations done, time to do the eye appointments, things like that you can do without having to pull a student out of the school day. And we talk a lot about attendance and why that's so critical.
Well, I know how busy the summers are for parents and for kids too, and we pack all those things in. We're hoping that folks can pack in those things that are important to their students' preparation for school as well, whether that's a physical, whether that's an immunization, whether that's an eye appointment, those things that can be taken care of in the summer. We hope, number one, you're able to do that from an appointment scheduling perspective, and also that you're able to do it from all the busyness that takes place in the summer. But you're right, it's a part of that is to make sure that we don't jeopardize that attendance initiative that we're working so hard at in terms of trying to make sure that kids really respect the attendance at school.
Right. Also, we're coming up on a new start date, so to speak. For 3 years, we had a post-Labor Day start. A committee and a large group of people looked at that and said, okay, how can we compromise? Starting this year, August 23rd. It's a Thursday, which is different than we've done before. Mm-hmm. We've traditionally started at the beginning of a week. Going to give this a whirl this time.
Right, and I think the last 3 years went just fine. Mm-hmm. Everybody acclimated to that, and everything went just fine in terms of assessments and scores, and, mm-hmm. and there wasn't any appreciable difference one way or the other. And so about a year ago, what we did was we really started the process of, once we're through that 3-year span, what will the new calendar look like? Mm-hmm. And we had a cross-section of the community again involved in that process, led by Dr. Jamie Nold from a district perspective, and came up with solutions and compromises. And I don't think any group who was involved in the putting together of the calendar got what they wanted. Hopefully,
a lot of concessions.
Yeah, hopefully collectively we got what's important for our district. And August 23rd is the start date. You're right, it's a Thursday, and one of the things that the group decided was a transition back in mm-hmm. to the school year with a Thursday and a Friday, so that on a Monday folks could really be ready to go. And it was one of the thought processes that was widely supported from this group, was if we started on a Monday, folks were really dragging by the end of the week. So let's try a Thursday start. And by the way, the folks who were dragging by the end of the week, it wasn't just the students.
Understood.
It was the adults as well. So it was a kind of a soft transition into the school year with a Thursday start, and then a Monday, let's kick it into gear.
Okay, well, get your appointments made, your school supplies purchased, your online registration completed, please. We really value that work if it can be done ahead of time, so that we're not chasing people down for that information as the school year starts. So thanks for helping us out with that, and thanks for joining us today on Envision.